You are in for a treat today. A story that marries authenticity, passion, and a deep expertise. I'm talking about Melissa Linder, a health and wellness coach. The sun rises in the morning and they are different every day. I truly love that. You live in a beautiful place.
Thank
Now,
you. We do.
what is really your story? Why did you choose the path of wellness? I know you like to help people, but why wellness? You can help them in so many ways. Why wellness and health?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a big question, but you nailed it. Like, I like to help people, right? There are so many things that has happened in my life that has really led me into health and wellness coaching. I am a fixer, like to my soul, I am a fixer, and I just want everybody to be fixed, to be happy, to be peaceful. Um, it started out, if I want to go all the way back, like as a child, I always wanted to be a veterinarian. But the idea of going to vet school was just a little bit overwhelming to a small town Iowa girl like me. So I went into healthcare and I started out in healthcare in direct patient care. I'm going to date myself back in the 90s. And I worked in a family practice setting, and we did everything. We took care of everybody from newborn babies to geriatrics, and I absolutely loved it. Loved every aspect of my job. Somehow, the doctors kind of pushed me into becoming that resource for those newly diagnosed diabetics, those newly diagnosed hypertensive patients, even our brand new pregnant moms. I was the one that was kind of led with educating them on their diseases, not on the maternity ones, but for those diabetics and the hypertensive patients, I was charged with educating them on their new diagnosis and their lifestyle changes that they could implement. And not only just the medications. This was way before the first line of defense was throwing a pharmaceutical at them. We were there to educate them and help guide them through lifestyle changes. So that's really where I got my start. To keep it super short, from my family practice days, direct patient care, I went back to school and got my bachelor's degree and eventually my master's degree in healthcare administration. I left the clinic and I got that taste where I wanted to climb the corporate ladder. As I was climbing that corporate ladder, I was building chronic care, disease management programs. I was overseeing their quality improvement programs in both the insurance industry as well as healthcare practices, medical practices. And one day, probably about 10 years ago, I looked at my life and I was like, what am I doing? I have totally gotten away from my core, right? Like I looked at my life and I had missed out on so much with my family. I was spending more time at work than I was at home. And I was at a point in my life where I really needed to make a decision like, do I want to continue to climb this corporate ladder? Or do I want to step back and do what's important to me? Right. So of course, I stepped back and I reevaluated it. And my family became my primary focus. It was
Well,
also it was also around this time. Sorry, this one's kind of long-winded because there's so many facets to it. It was around the same time that I was forced to look at my own health and wellness. And, once I got my own health and wellness under control and being the fixer that I am, I wanted to fix everybody else. So that's what really pushed me into the health and wellness coaching. There's other things that happened along the way that really drive my passion. And those of you, know it. Those of you that follow me really know my story. And my biggest push is I don't ever want anybody to say, I wish we would have had more time. So
yeah. And uh, your consciousness about what am I doing, climbing the corporate ladder, while in my core, yes, I love it. but what I want to do is help people, there comes a moment where you are totally disconnected and you don't feel aligned anymore. You feel like what you are doing is something interesting, but you are kind of wasting your time. I don't
Yes.
know. I have felt that too. And I think that links to the next question I'm gonna have for you, which you may be repeating yourself, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. What is that makes you different from other health and wellness coaches?
Um, First and foremost, I'm me, right? There is nobody out there that is me, that is Melissa Linder. No one
Totally.
has lived the life that I have lived. Nobody has been through those experiences, and nobody has my heart and my passion. So, first and foremost, I'm me. That's what sets me apart from other people. I think if I look at it, my passion is backed by my healthcare experience, my healthcare career. There are a lot of people out there that refer to themselves as health and wellness coaches, and they don't have any healthcare experience or healthcare knowledge. And I think that kind of it gives those of us who do have that healthcare knowledge and that healthcare experience kind of a bad name because they lump us all into one group. But at the end of the day, I have lived the life that I am helping other women recover from. I've experienced that unhealthy lifestyle. I've learned how to create those healthier habits. I have turned my own health around, and I want nothing more than for other women to feel what I feel.
So, if I understand you correctly, there are mainly two things. You have lived and applied what you are teaching now, but you have also learned uh, through real certifications what you are teaching. However, if I could add a third thing, because you are my coach too, and it's something I love, is that you have a big emphasis on simplicity. It's not complicated. It's very simple, and if we follow what you say, we got results. And that is something that, for me, puts you apart from other health and wellness coaches, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you, Nadia. Yeah, my tagline is I keep it simple. I don't overcomplicate it. Because if
Yeah,
it's complicated, I'm not going to do it. And I don't expect other people to. So,
exactly.
yeah.
Now, what is your preferred method to get known? I know you do it online. What do you do online? What do you do offline to get known and to spread the word that you are a health and wellness coach?
Yeah, primarily it's social media. I've grown up in the social media world, started out in Facebook, Instagram, have transitioned over into the TikTok world. So I would say primarily, and my office is virtual. I everything I do is pretty much virtual. I do have some clients that are local to me that I do meet with, in their home or in a common area. Um, excuse me, but I would say my biggest marketing is definitely social media, getting out there, doing reels. I love doing Facebook Lives. Facebook Lives, I feel so empowered when I'm doing them and like I'm not time boxed in. And I can, for whatever reason, I feel like I can be myself and I can really explode my passion when I'm doing a Facebook Live. Reels are a little bit more difficult because I'm time boxed. And for whatever reason, again, I feel like I'm being judged on a reel where I don't feel like I'm being judged on a Facebook Live, if that makes sense.
That's interesting. I think you should teach that to many other people too. Uh, Now, a little more uncomfortable question that I ask to all the business owners that I'm interviewing. What is a mistake that you have made that taught you a valuable lesson and that you would like to share so that nobody else makes it?
What if I have two?
Okay. You
Okay.
really have to, you have made more than one mistake, Melissa?
Well, I've made more than one mistake, absolutely, but they're not mistakes because we learn from them, right? And that's what life is
Absolutely.
all
I
about.
like that attitude.
Yeah, so they're not mistakes because we learn from them. I think first and foremost, it's not being myself. You know, and this is where social media really gets you because you go out there and you start comparing yourself to everybody else. And I'm not saying what so and so is saying or this, you're watching all of these big creators, all of these big influencers, and you want the following that they want. So you start to be like, you start to take their message and their words. So my biggest mistake is definitely not being true to myself, not using my own voice and touting the same message that other people were instead of tapping back into keep it simple, don't overcomplicate it kind of thing. Um, be yourself. Be yourself is my biggest advice. The other thing is, and we've talked about this a lot, is letting perfection get in the way of progress.
Oh my.
Have to stop trying to be perfect. You just have to put yourself out there and then learn from those mistakes.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Totally with you on both. On both. And this is going to be my last question. I don't want to keep you for too long. What I think I know what it is, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What's your next big project? Can you already talk about it online, or is it too
Um,
early?
I can. I have a couple of them in flight. The one that I can talk about right now is on Thursday, I'm kicking off 8 weeks to a healthy foundation. This is a program that, and you know this is a program that I normally offer inside of my paid membership, but I wanted to open it up. I just felt this calling to open it up to the public because I want to impact more women and I want to show them that health and wellness does not have to be complicated. It just takes simple, intentional steps in the right direction. And sometimes we need a little bit of accountability to get there. So I wanted to open this up to the general public and show people that you can create healthy, sustainable habits without it being overcomplicated.
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. Well, I feel that I will have to ask you to come back on an interview when that other project will take form. And I want to create a little bit of excitement around it because uh, people, you have to follow Melissa and you will realize that she always has that energy to create something new. And there is something in the mix. I will not say what, but there is something in the mix. And I'm so proud of you, Melissa. So proud of
Thank
you.
you so much. Yeah, big things are coming for sure. I am super excited about the future.
Yeah, you should be. You should be. You are so successful, and I'm so glad to be called your friend. Uh, I'm
Likewise.
so I thank you so much, and we are going to stop our stream here and thank all the people who have followed us.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we are still there, we are still recording, but the live stream has stopped.
Okay.
So So I don't know if you wanted to talk about something else. I'm looking for a new edit editing software. You said edit. I will look into it because I'm in a 30-day challenge for videos and for lives. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as bold as you are to come online and be live, but I will have to do it, and eventually it will be easier.
Yeah,
It
it
will
will.
get
It does
easier.
get easier the more you do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. You, well, first of all, you don't juggle technically anymore with everything because that's my biggest problem now. Where do I click? Where do we start with?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but yes. Anyways, something else you would like to talk about before we close this?
I don't think so today. I don't think so. I'm looking forward to coming back. I love
Uh,
this.
you love this? That's good.
Yeah, I
Um,
do love
it will go up on my YouTube channel too. And I'm gonna try to create reels and short from this, which I cannot guarantee because I've never done it. So I will try. Can you do
Yeah.
that with edit?
Um, yeah, probably. So how I use edits, I started using it for my reels and because you can record little snippet, it's so easy to record and it just all kind of goes together. And then it's easy to edit it out or, edit things out, cut it, add words in, add music in. It is my go-to right now for any of my reels, any of my TikToks, any of that. I have not used it for like a long video. Um, for those, I don't edit them, to be honest. I just throw them out there.
Well, it depends for YouTube. I have to, but okay.
Yeah. And
I'll
I
let
want to
you
learn
know.
more about YouTube. YouTube is
Okay.
one I want to learn more about.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I'm trying to just throw things against the wall and see if they stick for now.
See what sticks.
Honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Do you have um, an affiliate link for edit so you can make some money off me?
I don't. It's free. It's
Oh,
just, I just
well,
went
it's
to the,
free.
I
You'll
learned
make
about it.
100% of what I will pay.
Yeah, I learned about it in I don't know, I did this, oh, it was a Facebook ads workshop. It was like an hour workshop thing that I thought, oh, I'm going to learn about Facebook ads. I do not want to do Facebook ads. But she talked about using edits, that was her
Okay.
go-to. And I'm like, I'm going to go try it. So
All right.
yeah,
Okay. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for helping me out.
anytime, anytime.
I will put this recording on a Google Sheet, well, on a Google
Google
Drive,
Drive.
and
Mhm.
so you can go and get it. I'm just going to ask you to get it within 30 days because then I take it out. I start to be short on space
Space.
on my drive.
Yeah, I get
Okay.
that. Yep. Nope. I'll go get it right away and I'll download it. So perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. I said bye bye. Till next time.
All right. Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you, Melissa. Bye bye.
Bye.